All right. Good afternoon, everybody. It is May 20th, 2021. Welcome to Dan's Digital Moment, episode number 5, Crypto Investing and Trading. This is my new series of live vlogs, unedited, unscripted, and live, raw, off-the-cuff reactions of popular technology topics. Obviously, today's topic is crypto investing and trading. I've been getting lots and lots of questions about that, both during and before I started this new this new segment of vlogcast here. Before I go, because it's investment thing here, I need to make sure there's disclaimers here. What you're saying here is strictly an opinion. See or hear here is strictly opinion, is not investment advice, is not trading advice. Crypto purchasing, investing, and trading is very risky. Do not base your decision to purchase or invest into crypto on anything you see or hear in this episode. Do your homework, understand the risks. Okay. That said, I'll tell you something here. You're going to understand why here pretty soon. First of all, I want to get into more of the technical on the cryptocurrencies as well as investing in of it here. Because I'm a technologist here, I've been kind of watching this thing from afar and a near. Okay. This blockchain technology is extremely innovative, probably even more innovative, life-changing, earth-changing thing than even the internet. Okay. This is going to allow basically digital ether to be able to confirm certain things. For example, I'm going to do example with Ethereum, which is one of the cryptos out there. We're going to be able to do contracts and voting and stuff like that with basically digital numbers out there. So anyway, let me back a little bit and talk about the cryptocurrency thing overall here, why I get into it, which is because of the technology. I've also been investing in cryptocurrency for about 5 years, really seriously, about 3 years. And I got to admit, I made some decent money at it. Okay. Making some decent money at it, but it took quite a while to get to where I'm at. And I'm by far not polished with my investment knowledge. I'm learning every single day. And some days, in fact, one example here, one day as I'm taking my son to Boy Scouts, or his Boy Scout meeting, I've made about $300 just on the 20-minute drive from our house to the meeting place. Then on the way back, I lost $300. So that's kind of a good example of how treacherous cryptocurrency is. Okay. If you know what you're doing, you can lose a lot of money or make a lot of money. So I want to make sure everybody knows about that. This is it's kind of wild west when it comes to investing. All right. So the question asked, Dan, how do you buy Bitcoin? How do you invest it? So on and so forth. I'm just going to come from my perspective here. I had about four or five, probably 5 different trading accounts at 5 different companies, and I've kind of evolved from the beginning till where I'm doing now. I have kind of crypto scattered everywhere, including cold wallets and stuff like that. I do this primarily because, well, frankly, it's fascinating. Okay. The technology and be able to trade essentially air at one time and make some money at it is interesting. But also the investment part of it. Okay. I had at one time invested in stocks, still do. I invested in commodities. I invested in penny stocks. I get into Forex. And what separates cryptos from all that is there are not as many regulations as on the other types of forms of investment. That's a double-edged sword, okay? Because there's not that many rules there, you can very easily lose a lot of stuff real quick. But then it comes with the risks, okay? So because there's no rules, there's a lot of things that can happen to crypto that doesn't happen in other places. And I've been able to capitalize on those nuances, or lose too. So, and right now, as of recent, in fact, over COVID-19 stuff, a lot of people get in crypto for the first time, because you see a lot of people basically got their their check from Donald Trump there, and a lot of people just buy crypto with it. And in fact, there is a lot of saying there that had you invested that 14 or $1,500 in March, you would either quadruple the money or something like that. That's about right. Okay, I'm not just saying that from my opinion. You can say that crypto at March last year was some $4,000 or something like that, which I bought at that time. Now it went up to almost $60,000-$70,000, almost 10 times, almost 20 times the value of the crypto, and then it's dropped down to about 40,000-50,000 right now at this time here. So yeah, hindsight says crypto is a good investment, but you didn't know back then, and even right now, you don't know where crypto. That's the same thing with any investment. You're forecasting what might, basically a gamble, might go one way or the other. Okay, so a good friend of mine who actually set up my set powers and stuff like that, my financial advisors, to make sure we diversify everything, which is what we do. Okay, so I don't have everything in my crypto. Every single dime I have in crypto, I have what I can afford to lose. And same thing with, and when I get in the stocks and everything else too. So anyway, so buying crypto and investing in crypto is two different things. Okay, a lot of people want to get in, obviously want to see a Bitcoin, and actually all the crypto's gone through the roof, Doge and Ethereum and stuff like that. And they think, hey, that might be a good investment. What do I do? Okay. I'll tell you what, I've also provided a link to one of my trading account, one of my trading brokers. Okay. I get a little bit of of affiliate, I get a little bit of coin from them for introducing to them, but really it's that's not what I'm doing for it. It's an exchange I've been using for quite a long time. I feel comfortable with them to be able to present it to you guys. So now you don't have to do this. This is up to you. But the simple way for people to simply buy crypto is to be able to get into one of these exchanges. So that's what I'm providing it for. So if you want to go buy a little bit of Bitcoin or whatever, that's there. And I have the link in the show notes, wherever it is down here, where you find this video here. And once again, this is just one of my brokerage accounts. And another thing with crypto here, and when I first initially got into it, with stocks and everything else, you had to have a minimum, at least at the time when I started investing in stocks, you had to have a minimum before you open up a brokerage account or a trading account. Well, crypto, you can start with $10. So, and with stocks and penny stocks and commodities, a lot of these brokerages, they can start you up with a play account, basically a fake account. Which is fine and dandy. You can same thing do with the crypto. You could paper trade all you want and get pretty good at it, and then jump in there, and once you do actual trading, once you're comfortable with it. And same thing, but the difference from my perspective with crypto is I started really live trading with $10. Okay, cool thing about cryptos, you can buy fractions of coins. You don't have to buy the entire thing. So I can buy $10 worth of Bitcoin, and the charts and the chart you see and all the predictions are all basically the same as if I'm driving as I'm investing 100 or 10,000 or 100,000 in dollars into Bitcoin. It's the charts move the same. The profit and loss percentages are the same. So the difference is I can spend all day studying my charts for making like a 10 cent or 20 cent or 30 cent profit with $10. So, but at least you learn, and I'm there for the learning experience. So that's part of the reason why 3 or 4 years ago, that's what I got into. I want to learn how to day trade. And it's different experience when you play with real money, even though it's pennies I'm playing with. Okay, so anyway, I get better at it. I learned how to recharge better, and all of a sudden I'm doing pretty good. Okay, as I mentioned, recently here, I can make $200 or $300, $400 in an hour or two, depending on which way the market goes, the crypto market goes. Also lose it all too. So so that's the excitement of this whole thing. I really do it for the education part of it. I do it for the investment part of it too, and honing my skills. And on top of that, crypto, if you don't know this by now, it's going to be the future. Okay, not just as a currency, but also the technology. It's not going to go away. Okay, and this was, you see a lot of people skeptical about the technology 6 months ago, a year ago, even Bill Gates. Okay, the co-founder and CEO of Microsoft, what had been one of the pinnacles of technology here, he was scoffing at crypto not too long ago. Now he sings a different song. So even with that in mind, that's part of the reason why crypto seems to be becoming more and more stable. People want to get more involved with it. And frankly, people get involved because see a lot of people making money at it, a lot of money at it. Okay. So that's where we're at with that. To recap this whole thing, yeah, crypto is an exciting world. It is exciting investment opportunities. It, like anything else, there could be lots of risk to it. You minimize your risk by educating yourself and getting the advantage of crypto now is lots of people out there really smart, much smarter than me, that could get you sound advice and how to recharge and how to invest in crypto. So on and so forth. Okay. So anyway, that in mind, I mentioned to you, I have a link. I'll make sure I have it in my show notes. It's I trade with a company called Bittrex. So you see a link to that there. I have it at primeconsult.net/link/Bittrex. Once again, this is just an exchange that I use. You don't have to use it if you don't want to, but I find it the reason why I use this exchange you can purchase about 200 different types of cryptos through here. So it has a wide variety of different cryptos to invest in. Also the tools, I got lots of great charting tools and so on and so forth. Everything I look at I need to be able to make an educated, investment. I like some of these other some of the other exchanges I use too. This is what I like the most. So anyway, so that's it. You'll see the link in my show notes here, and that's kind of it. So if you have any question on this or anything else technology wise, post in the comments section of this where we found this video, podcast or the podcast or episode on primeconsult.net. You can contact me email me at danharley@primeconsult.net. Do the subject Dan's Digital Moment, so I know it came from you watching one of the shows here. I get loads of emails. So I want to make sure I know I'll identify your questions from the show here by doing that. Or call my office, 760-247-4814. Myself or one of my associates will answer, and we'll resolve your issues properly. Do me a big favor. Share this with friends and colleagues out there. Hopefully this could benefit others out there. And also maybe they'll see the next episode here. So anyway, thanks for watching and listening. And by the way, this is going to be a Memorial Day weekend. So you guys have a fantastic time for the three-day weekend. And thanks for hanging out with me for a few minutes. Good luck and Godspeed to your online success, and we'll see you later.